Welcome friends. In our today's video, we are going to see about a Databricks community edition, how to import and explore a dataset in our community edition. This is a continuation of a video that I posted last time, in which we had seen how to create a Databricks community account. If you have missed that video, I will give it an I button. Have a look into it. In this video, we will see how to import a data and explore it from our local machine.
So I have opened a community edition site. Let us log in. We are logged into our community edition account. As a first step, I will kickstart the cluster. Here we can choose the version of Spark and version of Scala that we need to use. Here you can see since Spark 3.0 got released, we have Spark 3.0 which can be added as well. But for now I am choosing it as 6.5 itself with 2.4.5 Scala version, and I am giving a cluster name. And creating a cluster. It takes some time. Let the cluster gets created. By that time, let us import a data from our local machine. For importing, I am going to the data tab and I am clicking on add data. Let me zoom it. So here we have options to upload it from various sources. We can upload it directly from local, or else we can get the data from S3. For getting the data from S3 we need AWS key, and we can connect it through different databases, like we can connect to Hive or else ML or else file store. This is a local system, or we can have other data sources as well, like Snowflake, JDBC, Kafka. From those things as well we can get the data. For now we are going to upload the data from local machine. Let us go to browse and let me give input 1. So it got uploaded. Our input 1 is nothing but we have seen this previously for we have seen this previously for bad data removal issue. So that is a file that we are going to use. Now don't choose any of this option, our file is being placed in file store table input.csv. You can check that from here. We can go to dbfs and go to file stores. Inside table we have a file that we have uploaded, input1.csv. so now since we uploaded the file, we can do some manipulations on that by creating a table. I am choosing creating a table in a notebook. Let me zoom out so that it will be somewhat. So here the notebook has been automatically created, and we can see this is the file location that it is being used, and it is saying file type as CSV, and infer schema is false, and the first row header is true or false. I will set it as true, and delimiter is comma. So here we need one more option as well, which is a move, which we will be giving us drop malformed. This example we saw previously. If you have missed it, we solved it through local. If you have missed it, I will give it an I button. You can have a look into it. I will add the option here. I will show you once before adding the node. I guess our cluster is still starting. Yeah, now it is done. Our cluster is up and running. I will execute the command. The job has been submitted now. Yes, we can observe that we have 3 columns: employee name, employee number, and department, and we have some invalid records as well. So here what we are going to do is we are going to apply the mode operation, drop malformed, and we are going to remove those things as well. Sorry. Now we can see the invalid records has been removed. By this way we can upload a data into our Databricks environment, and we can work with it. In our Databricks environment we have options for analytics purpose as well. We can create a bar chart or anything. I will show you a sample. Like we can go ahead and choose bar chart, or else pie chart, box chart, map chart, scatter, pie chart. Like those things we can choose. Since we don't have any column with aggregation, it is showing some error. Next time we will see on how to use this as well. So in this way we can upload the data into a Databricks environment, and we can work on it. Hope this video is useful for you guys. Please try this on your own and let me know if you face any issue. I am here to help you. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you for watching.